How's it going, guys? Welcome to another Dutch auction. It is getting underway of this 21-22 Optic basketball box. Let's get everything set up here. Let's see if this is going to be a 2-hour journey to the bottom out price of 500. I like it at 500. Let's go. We're getting 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. 1 auto, 19 inserts parallels, 1 base purple stars first off the line, or base rated rookie purple stars first off the line, numbered to 13. That's the one that we want. You can get up to 12 boxes. That's a case. And how a Dutch auction works, if you haven't or if you're not familiar with the Dutch auction, every 5 minutes the price goes down, starting at 1500, and wherever you buy at, that will be your price, even if it goes lower. If you locked in at 1500 and it got down to 500, you'd have to pay that 1500. Or if you waited all the way down here, like you're going to buy at 5, then you'd buy at 5. Now it could sell out at any time as it goes down, so you gotta kind of do a little research. Where's it gonna sell out? Where's the hype at? Is it gonna sell out? And yeah, we're gonna be watching it go down. So we are on our first one. MVP, what's going on, man? Ooh, the price, I'm thinking like they're right around like $7 to $7.50 right now for pre-orders for a regular hobby box. So in that range, I think it could go a little bit lower. It all depends on what are you trying to do. Are you trying to just buy it to open it for yourself? Are you gonna try to flip it? Are you gonna try to do a break with it? Are you trying to do a long-term hold? Last year's sold around I believe around $8.50. Those boxes are reselling for right now at $850 if you go to like just one of the online retailers. So like I think there'll be some hype when it's new, that you could probably flip it if you wanted to in the short term to breakers. Everyone's going to want to break. Everyone wants to break first off the line when it comes out. So those first couple of weeks, I could definitely see it if you did get it at the right price. But yeah, probably somewhere right around pre-orders, maybe a little bit lower. I think for it to make sense, you have to get it below what pre-orders is. But I guess it all depends on, are you just open? If you're opening it and you just want to open the product because you love Optic, then probably somewhere around pre-orders. For me, I'm looking at like it has to go below that 700 for it to make sense. And I don't know what I would do with it. Like, would I open it? Would I break it? Would I sell it to a breaker? You know, because breakers are going to be looking for this. Yeah, buy one, open one. Now we're talking. There is nothing wrong with that. Make a little profit, and then open it up and hit a banger. So we're at 14.58 and 33 33 cents. I was gonna say 33 seconds. So I have a feeling that it's gonna like. I definitely see it could sell out at 850 and that 900 with FOMO. If we look at, let me pull up where Prizm Because Prizm basketball hobby boxes have came down a lot, because you can get those for about what 900 now, I believe. So if we look at those first off the line, let me see here. Let me get that information of where that sold out at. Go here. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, that's that. There, like, yeah, if you wait till basketball season, I could definitely hype it up right before it's first off the line. Everyone loves first off the line. Um, you know, we should see that uptick. Get a chance to see these rookies play again in their second year. Um, but yeah, like I have a lot of basketball sealed stuff that I'm waiting for closer to the season, that I'll probably just unload it, either break it or unload it, and then flip into something else. Right. I'm always, I'm like, do I break it? Do I open it? Do I like it? It's just nice to look at boxes. You know, a lot of people call me a flipper, but I don't know. I do sell product, but I hold on to a lot of it too. So it's kind of funny there. All right, what was I looking at? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to see what the first off the line Prizm sold out at. I want to say like 1,400. We got 30 seconds till the next one. Check out your breaks. Sometime it's an investment. I always say, right. I hear you. On that. But yeah, in cards in general, if you do it right, I mean, there's so many different ways to make money with cards. You can flip product up. You know, you start with a low amount. If it's product, if it's a raw card, you can grade them. Like, there's so many. Even with the, some people are saying like the downturn of the market, the economy, our cards hot still. There's still a lot of opportunities out there to make money or flip into better cards that you want, that you do collect. Uh, I do a little bit of everything when it comes to, I like to collect. At the same time, if it's a player I like and I have a card, let's say I hold on to it just for a little bit. At the end of the day, I can say, hey, I held on to this card. This was my card. And then you sell it to someone else who wants it. And then you can re-up, buy something else, get a better card of that player. So I'm down with the investment, the flipping, the collecting. And I think you kind of got to do all of those, or it can get expensive, right? Because you can't hold on to everything. You can't flip everything. And you can't collect everything. So you gotta kind of have a portfolio when it comes to sports cards. We're at 1416 and 67 cents. Let's just check out. I love the rated rookies. Cade, Evan, Jalen. Yeah, these are gonna be. Yeah, these are pretty cool. If it gets down, man. If it gets close to, I might. Well, do I buy a box of this, or I'm talking myself into it? All right, I was looking for that Prizm information. We got. Where are you? Let's see here. Very bottom. There we go. Archives. All right, let's see. Optic football sold out at $9.46 for the Dutch auction. Let's see this Prizm first off the line, $15.25. First off the line Prizm sold out for. Now, there's a big difference because Prizm has 2 autos. This only has 1 auto, and you got 2 bonus first off the line Prizms in the Prizm. And this one here, you're getting what? I think you're only getting 1, right? See, highly popular. Each box contains 1 autograph box. Look for 1 auto rated rookie signature. So definitely going to be a lower price point. Right? Yeah. The last one was it Mosaic? Let me see. That was the last thing that dropped, right? Was it Mosaic? I was waiting for the Mosaic draft picks. I mean, that was an online exclusive. I was waiting for the bottom out price for that. I stuck to my guns. Cool, man. I definitely get it, man. Yeah. This stuff is expensive, and I think you gotta be selective when it comes to buying some of this stuff. Some of the newer stuff, these draft classes, they're not maybe as strong. So I totally get it. Like, it has to make sense, and for me, it has to get low enough. At the same time, a lot of times I'm like, I'd rather just get it in retail because I can get more product. I can open. Well, it feels like I'm opening more. You know what I mean? But cool, MVP. Have a good day, man. Check back in. We have the Optic Premium set. NFL is going to be dropping next week. That is on, and this is a Dutch auction as well, starting out at 3,000. So I'll be. This is August 30th, but this is numbered to 299, and you get a 101 card in this. Starts at 3,000 down to 1,000. 3,000 is a lot of money, but we will be broadcasting this as well. I think it's going to be a fun Dutch auction to watch. So if you're free, come check me out, man. And it was good talking to you. Get a little coffee. Where are we at? Yeah, this is going to be fun. Optic. This is the 2021 Optic Premium set. They got these awesome like Prizm hollows. And then you get a 101 black base or rated rookie. Now it says, last year they did these for $199, or the number was $199, numbered to $199. These are numbered to $299, so they went up on the numbers. Now last year's they sold out like really close to that $3,000 mark, because I remember I was like, man, I want to get one of these, and then boom, sold out. I was like, what? I think it was probably, I don't think it even dipped below 2,500. 3,000, right? Cool, man. So this is gonna be crazy here, but yeah, that's gonna be on the 30th. But let's get back to this first off the line here. We're at $13.75. Who's buying at this price? Is anyone? I mean, if you don't understand the Dutch auction, you might come on here and say, hey man, I want a first offline box. You just might buy it not knowing that it's gonna go down every 5 minutes. So let's see here. Let me go back over here. We got 3 minutes left. All right. And let's see. Let's go here. Check out what they're going for. This is the Wax Tracker by Slabstat. It pulls all the online retailers. It doesn't pull eBay yet, but You know, there's, you know, you can just go to eBay to check your sold listings or pre-orders, or you can go to 130 to kind of see. But this is a kind of cool. This is up to date. Show the highs and lows. I don't think 149. This was probably like a H2 product that probably got in there, or some kind of price error. But these were selling as low as, this is just regular Optic hobby box. These were selling as low as 500, maybe 450. The lowest I saw was 500 from Midwest, but that sold out quick. As you see, this is kind of around that 700 to 750 mark. And this is for the regular hobby box. This is kind of a baseline where I'm thinking this is a good point maybe to start looking at where, you know, is there going to be movement? Is it going to start getting busy? Are people going to start buying it? All right. And they are very similar when it comes to you're still getting that one auto. You're not getting those first off the line exclusives, 20 inserts, parallels. What we got right here? Let me see. Go back. We'll go to a different one. Where we at? Oh, we got a minute 30. This is at 1375. Let's see how far this is going down. Let's go about over here, 750. See if that's correct. Yeah, 700. The $500 price I liked a lot better. Oh yeah, I gotta go back and refresh this. If you leave the page on Panini, yeah, it's probably already changed. $1,333.33. Yeah, you guys gotta refresh the page. We had a couple sports card drops yesterday. Target dropped. Walmart dropped. Optic Megas dropped. Not a lot of Optic Megas, so there was a lot of, I don't know if there was disappointment, but it was super hard to get those Optic Megas. Now, I saw it in a couple places that only like 4,200, which I still think that's super low. But I mean, it does, if that's how much stock was, it's definitely going to be hard to check out when you got all these people trying to check out. You got bots. The manual users couldn't check out. They were using, because you had Optic Megas, you had blasters, you had Prizm NBA blasters, and you had cello packs. And the Optics Megas did not last a long time. So it looked like if you were going manual, it was going to be super hard. And if you were running bots, you were probably gonna like it was still hard checking out with bots, but there was a lot of success when it came down to bots. But if it really only had 4,200, I mean that's not a lot at all. If that's the stock. And then Walmart dropped yesterday as well. They dropped Optic, Megas, and what we got here? Right, greeny green, Prizm Megas. Yeah, like it's interesting that we saw Optic first and not the Prizm basketball Megas since the Blasters dropped before Optic. I was surprised there. Um, also surprised that they didn't drop like this week with the Megas. So maybe we'll see Prizm NBA Megas with maybe some more Optic Megas. Because if you remember, they used to break it down where, like now what they're doing is what? They're dropping, it seems like in one wave for the most part. And then they got these little restocks along the way. But yesterday, super small stock. So are they going to come back with more Optic Megas? Did they have some kind of issue in the supply chain? You know, did they have the product? Because we know sometimes it takes a little bit to get those target orders in. It's like when Walmart hits, it's like boom, you get those right away. But yeah, yesterday on what Walmart, the Prizm Megas for NBA was dead. The only two live links was what the Optic Megas and the Optic Blasters, and those started to drop around what 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Blasters in the middle of the night started dropping even more. So if you were up ready to go around, I think it was about like 1 a.m. Eastern Time, you could have checked out Optic Blasters on Walmart. Select football retail photo was nasty kicks. You were right, man. I'm super stoked about that. You know, with all the rumors, of course, you know, the rumor was what that Panini's not going to put out select in retail, and honestly, it didn't look too bad. It was showing that have we seen in a product that they had number cards up to 699? Because in those select blasters, it's showing that you can get number cards numbered 699 to all the way down to 5. So that's going to be really interesting. That just means there's going to be a lot of number cards. Lit Hits, the Dutch legend. What's going on, man? That's awesome. Yeah, when it comes to Dutch auctions, like how many of us are really watching this on like I watch it. I watch every single one, you know, like, you know, even if I'm interested or not, I'm always interested to see how this is going to impact the market, how it's going to impact the regular hobby boxes, how it's going to impact retail. And then, of course, if we can get it at a good price, you know, we will pick one up, you know, especially those bottom out prices. Yeah, right. Every year there's not going to be no select. And then I guess the question is it going to be different colors? Is it going to be a blue color? Are they going to change it up? I think someone was reading, were they saying that field level is not in retail? I did not see that, but I saw somewhere that maybe field level may not be in retail. That could be a lie too. Get this down a little bit. Yeah, I figured Panini would do it, right? Right. I mean, if depending on what's going to happen in the next couple years to the card market, is Panini going to be there? Are they going to have a license? Like, are they going to be selling? You would think, depending on what they're going to do, you know, they want to maximize this. You know, people who are interested in cards, put it out in retail because you know everyone's gonna want select retail, select hobby. I mean, like select has like just the color and the numbers, like they're just so much fun. So everyone's going to be buying those. And then of course we got to think about how is next season going to go with the draft classes? Is everyone going to be hoarding this 2020 2021 product because people are going to want to break this, or is someone going to leap out of one of these draft classes and we're gonna we are still going to be buying stuff from 2022 product, but it'll be interesting to see what the hobby and the market's going to do in the next 6 months to 12 months. We're at 2 minutes going on this next round. We're at 1291.67. Yeah, I am super stoked for that select retail. Let's see here. Right here. We got a minute 30 left. And if we look at some of these, I got some I didn't see many first off the line for sale for no pre-orders. Sometimes you see it. But as you look at just as a couple of days ago, the regular hobby boxes, like some of these auctions, 500, under 600, under 600. So, I mean, if you shopped around, you could get in that 500 to 600 for the regular hobby box. So, I really think that we are going to get down to that real close. I mean, does it get down to a bottom out price? Is it worth getting it at 500? I mean, if you're, I don't know, ripping, maybe it would be a fun rip with 20 packs. I can tell you, any packs that have, or any boxes that have a bunch of packs, I'm for those one and done packs. If you don't hit, you're like, man, I mean, just give me some base cards in there. We got 40 seconds left. All right, we're down to 1250. Who's buying at 1250? And these last year, first off the line, it probably got up to like 1,000, maybe 1,100, probably on resale. Maybe a little more, like right when they dropped. But they are back to that $850. So you can actually buy last year's first off the line for the same price, about the same price that they sold out for. You maybe get it a little bit cheaper if you find it on eBay. But still a little bit high. Now, let's see here. What we got coming up? We got, this is football. Wax checker. It should be. I'm actually on the website for first off the line, but let me check real quick and see. I'm pretty sure you should be able to get it on. If I can, I don't know if I send this link to you, if you'll be able to get it. but you should be able to see it in the app, or let me go to my app and see if I can click on it or not. Ooh. Let me see. Here. I should open the app. Let's see, do I see the Optic Premium? Where's first off the line at? I'm pretty sure you should. I mean, first off the line is usually, sometimes the links in the app is hard to find. Let me see. I don't really use the app. I use the website. So I gotta figure it out. See if I click on that link again. Yeah, it comes up in the app if you use that link. Same thing, it shows in 1250. I like it. I like it. we are friends, trying to collect cards, trying to pull bangers, trying to get them for the best prices. I am down. If you're on the app, click the top. Sweet, Ryan. So you just do that. Yeah, it's showing now. The option for the first off the line. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I don't use my app a lot. I think I use it mostly for just like when I want to buy, some of those NFT packs. But I usually just go on the site and order stuff there. I got 1 minute. We're going down again. I have done breaks before. I'm getting more into it. Yeah, I guess you could say that I wouldn't say I'm a full-time breaker, but I have been doing more breaks, getting more into that side of things. I do just like opening product, and you see, I like just to hold product too. I just go on a YouTube. I am approved for whatnot. I just haven't done the onboarding. Just deciding, do I go on there? I'm not sure what like. Just it seems like they have approved a lot of people on whatnot lately, and there's just a lot of competition on there. So, I mean, it's. I think you got to grind it out, right? I can't believe the select is over 1,500. Right. Superfly yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, select over 1,500 is insane. Is it still on? Let's check. Did it sell out? 15. And then if you look at if you go into online retailers, they're selling it for like 16 to 1,800. Like in the beginning of the month, you could have bought a box of Select for I think $900. You definitely. And then if we would have picked up a first off the line box for what, $1,625, those are selling for $2,000 to $2,600 now. I'm surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised because I actually like the design a lot better on these than Prizm, but these are doing better than Prizm, right? But yeah, over 1,500. Go back to first off the line. the price point, we're at 1208, 33 cents. You know, with pre-orders around like 750 on eBay, around 600, I think somewhere around there. Now FOMO might start hitting in, maybe a little bit higher than that, depending on who's buying it. Like I'm pretty sure this is going to be a popular thing for breakers. So if they really want to get this product, then I can see that it can probably start getting harder to buy it around that 800 to 750. I wouldn't be surprised if it sold out there, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it got close to the bottom out price too. If everyone just held, like for me for it to make sense, I think it has to get close to the bottom out price. Because I don't know what I would do with this. I'd probably break it because I don't think I would open it myself. I feel, yeah, I'd probably break it. I probably wouldn't hold it, or sell it to someone who's gonna break it, right? You know, there's people always looking for this stuff when they run out. So you definitely a flip opportunity here if you got it at the right price. And of course, if you have either you break it or you have someone lined up, like a local breaker or something, someone that you have partner up with, is usually the easiest. You know, they will buy anything. Yeah, about 700 to 800. And then if it gets a little bit lower, it's probably going to start getting harder to check out, as we know, when it starts getting into those lower prices, that we get that busy signal on Panini. Like, I'm just going to try my personal account on this other screen to see how easy it is to check out. I bet we're not going to have any issue at $1,200. Question is, how many people bought at $1,200? People do it, right? Go first off the line. Let's see. We're not gonna have any issues. So it's loading. Yeah, it was straight to the checkout page. No issues. For me right now, it costs $13.09 with tax and 53 cents. So we're at $1,166.67. Slowly getting there. Am I gonna buy any? If it got down to the bottom out price, I would definitely think about it. If it's around that 700 to 800, I don't think I would. I'd want some room that if I needed to sell it, that, especially with tax, some room that I could either sell it, or if I needed to flip it or trade it. For me, it has to be probably 600 or lower. It all depends, like I say that now, but once it starts getting closer, I'm like, do I want it? Someone might talk me into it. Is anyone in the chat gonna buy any? First off, the object is good for the Purple Stars rookie, and then nothing difference. Right, and you're only getting one of those Purple Star rookies. And if you read here, it says, let's see, one base Purple Star first off the line. So it could be a first off the line or a base rookie that's numbered, right? So what I'm reading there is that you may not even hit that rated rookie. So it's and with the one auto, like, it has to, like, if it sells out above that where pre-orders are at, it's just tough with only one auto. And like you said, there's not much difference with a regular hobby box. We go right here. Let's see. By one base or rated rookie purple stars. First off the line parallel, number to 13. Each hobby box contains one auto. Then you got your orange to 199, green to 149, red to 99. I love the pink velocities to 79. All the way down to the gold, the green, and the gold vinyl. People uninterested. Everything is a brick for what I do. My basketball breaks barely get any customers. Yeah, Mega Geeker. It's it's kind of like I'm a big football fan. I'm just stoked that the football season's here. I think globally it's bigger, but yeah, it's definitely a switch where you're not seeing like last year. You could sell anything, right? I mean, overall, that's where the market was. But basketball, people like basketball is way popular than football. I'm always like, I disagree. Like, I'm all about football. It seems that the football breaks fill up a lot more. Around 700. We want to hold till 650. Yeah, people will buy FOMO. Like 650 would be, I think that's a good entry point, somewhere around there, give or take a little bit. If you got it there, I think that would be a pretty good price, and it might go a little bit lower, or it could sell out a little bit higher. Yeah, football all day, all day. You can get Panini per average, right? Optic last year, I'm not very keen on it. Yeah, I mean, especially with a 2021 football. Yeah, like especially with the Optic and Select coming out. Yeah, that's the stuff that you want to buy, especially all the retail stuff. Especially if there's an auto in it, right? And those megas, like you want to stock up on those. Like those are going to be worth, I mean, already, like we were talking the other day, like just like some of the lower tier product megas are selling for double, all the way up to almost triple, depending on, I mean, absolute's like a 150, 160. Prestige is probably around 100 because those guaranteed autos. Anything else back here? I'm trying to think what else was selling. Yeah, check going down. I mean, man, that's tough. Yeah, it makes it. Yeah, this new class is gonna be, yeah, hurting, and that sucks for him going down like that. Not even playing yet. And Curl went down too. Yeah, football is like this new football draft. I'm hoping someone's gonna shine. Someone to step up. One of the rookie quarterbacks are gonna start. I just wish there was more in that first round. It's kind of like I was watching that draft very closely, going just pick some quarterbacks in that first round. You don't want some third, unless there's a third rounder Russell Wilson coming out. I mean, and that could happen, right? It could happen. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, let's see. Basketball season is out of season when it gets closer to. Right, yeah. Like everyone's getting hyped up for football. Yeah, foot injuries are the worst because you can just keep re-injuring in those. Let's see where we're at. 11:25. Refresh this, see. Yeah, like that. I mean, when it comes to hobby and the retail, like I kind of like that the boxes are coming down. So it's, even if it's a weaker class, like it's crazy to say, like when I see like a box for under 500, I'm like, yes, that's awesome. At the same time, is it going to be the hype? I mean, people are going to be. I mean, people are going to be breaking stuff. People are going to want to open stuff. There's going to be a hot player every week. There's going to be that hot rookie that everyone's going to start collecting. But yeah, I mean, for both basketball and football, it's going to be interesting to see where those price points level out at. Um, I think overall it's good for, for us, so we don't have to go spend $1,500, $2,000 on a box of cards or buy into a break at $100. I'd rather be able to get a box for a couple $100, and even if I don't hit anything, I'm only in the hole, $2, $3, $4, $500 instead of having, you spend $2,000 and you hit a $500 card, you're still out $1,500, right? You're like, well, I hit this card, well, hopefully I can get a PSA 10 graded, Yeah, these last two classes have been, it's been crazy with the amount of quarterbacks and the talent. Like this year is going to be a lot of fun just to see the second-year quarterbacks. We got Herbert. I think Herbert's going to have an outstanding year. We got Burrow. How is Tua going to do down there? It seems that Miami's getting some things turned around. I think there's a lot of opportunity in those quarterbacks. And as you just already see, just like the 2021 quarterbacks, like their cards are going through the roof right now. I think those are like peaking a lot better than what 2020 was doing, and it might be because the season's coming up, the product's behind, so much. So it's like Optic just hit, and those Optic autos and numbered cards for these like Trey Lance are just through the roof. Everyone's just trying to buy them. The auctions are going through the roof. MVP lunch break. All right. Oh, nice. 7 megas. Yeah, it was tough yesterday. What I'm seeing, it was like less than 5,000 stock for the megas. I'm not sure how accurate that was, but for the Optic megas, it was, if you weren't botting, it was almost impossible to hit megas. And then the blasters, the Optic blasters, and Prizm NBA blasters, there wasn't a lot of stock in those, but what I'm seeing is that they're using that as like bot bait to get bots to go for those products. So they either eat through their cookies or burn their proxies, and then the good product will come out, like, or the new product will come out, like the megas come out. But those, like, you didn't really have a chance unless you were botting. Ruben, what's going on? What are you thinking about buying it? For me, it's gonna have to be below that pre-order price, closer to the bottom out price. I think like a good, like, you're probably looking at like 800 to 600 will probably sell out. I don't really like it above the pre-order prices. And then on eBay, the regular hobby boxes have been selling out at like 500 to 600. So I kind of use that as a gauge where it's like I want it to be below what pre-orders have been selling for. So, but I can see it that it can sell out around that 700 mark. For me, I think that's a little bit too high. But I mean, it wouldn't be a bad place to buy. I'm not sure. It all depends on what you are trying to do with. Are you ripping? Are you flipping? Or are you breaking? Or are you long-term holding? Root 750, yeah, sweet spot, yeah. If it gets to 750, that's not a bad price. It's not a bad price. It's right where online retailers are selling it for. So if you think that's where they're selling it for, you would think once these sell out, like on the secondary market, you probably see these at least $800 to $1,000 for a while, especially when it's hyped up that all the breakers are breaking it. It's everyone's going to want this product. Everyone's going to want that first look of the first off the line on YouTube. Select retail, super stoked, super stoked. Yeah, usually, well, if we're talking about retail, like, so it's usually like a couple weeks after the regular hobby box release. So if we're talking about like just the optic right here, this is first off the line. So next week's gonna be the regular hobby box release date. So yeah, probably 2 to 3 weeks in there somewhere, maybe a little bit. It could be sooner, depending on who gets it, right? Um, there's some online stores that will do pre-orders, but you can order them now, but you have to wait a lot longer for it when you do see it in Target or Walmart. But if we're talking about like a Target, Walmart, probably a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. 1,083.33 cents. Who's buying? Who's buying at these prices? Who's gonna buy a case at this price? What's the pre-order price? The pre-order price here. I'll show you what they're going for. Let me go pull Optic up. This is Wax Tracker by Slabstat. You can type in, whatever's coming out. They'll have the 30-day high and low. So as you see right here, you're looking at around 700 to 750. You got 720 here. This is just all the online retailers. This is what they're selling it for right now. Now, if we go to... This is just the last couple of days. Hobby boxes have sold between 500 and 600 bucks. So that's not a bad price. It's crazy that I'm saying, and I always say, hey, that's not a bad price, right? What is this? This is 12 box pre-sale out of 6. Man, someone put some money down on that. 6 cases, 37,000. 4 cases, 24,000. But yeah, around that 500, 600 mark is what we're seeing it, and then online retailers are around 7 to 750. Let me go like this. We're just about to wrap up that first hour. That first hour, 1,041 and 67 cents. I'm gonna try my account to see where this is gonna. Where? Out. We're gonna take this out of my cart. I don't think we're gonna have any issues checking out at this price. Go first off the line. I'm just checking in my account to see how easy the website will load. Because once it can start getting lower, the website starts bogging down. It gives you that busy message saying too many people are trying to check out. 1,041 and 67 cents. Yeah, it went straight to the cart, so no one's buying right now. 1128.91 with tax for me. That's how much. That is how much. Refresh this. Let's see where it is. Like retail blasters. Got 3 minutes left. wonder how many pre-sales are. Keep that one up. We do go to select. We'll go 2021 select. Ball blaster box. A lot of they're selling them for 190, 85, 85, 224. You can get them now, guys. 175. Let's see what they are selling. But it's looking like 2020 prices. Someone really did buy one for 85 bucks. I wonder if that was real or not. I mean, it makes sense but it's a pre-order, right? Let's see if we can see if they got the size on it. Oh, you can barely see it. But yeah, if you look, which I can barely see, so you guys probably can't even see, they got all these different numbered cards in these blasters in the Select NFL 2021. And it says from $6.99. So there's going to be cards to $6.99 to $5. So, I mean, how many parallels are they talking about in here? It's going to be interesting because there's one. Let's see. Let's see. There's another one. There's another one here. That's 2. This is number 25 to 1. And then all these other ones are just non-numbered parallel die cuts, different hollows, different prisms. You can get autos in here, and you get 1 silver prism and die cut per box on average when it comes to these Select 2021. But yeah, I'm gonna be stoked for this. For when these drop, we got to be ready, locked and loaded when Target and Walmart drops these. But I don't want to pay 85 bucks. You know what I mean? I want to pay the $30. Use my red card. Get it for what, 30 and some change. Let's see here. Yeah, if it gets down to 500, I think that would be a good price. Go. We're down to $1,000. We are getting down to triple digits. Who's buying at 1,000? I mean, someone might buy at 1,000, saying, "Hey, that's a really good deal for a first off the line optic box," not knowing that it's a Dutch auction. And it's probably going to go a little bit lower. Did everyone get at least some optic cellos yesterday from Target? I mean, at least those were easy to check out. Wait to see. 600. You know, I think there's a good chance that it can get to 600. I think it'll probably start getting harder to get at that number. I always look at it this way. If I pick my number and I hit, then I'm okay with it. And then if it doesn't get to my number, I just saved, $600 that I could buy on something else, another product. And I always average it out. Like, do I want to get a box of this, or do I want to get a product of football? Which one would I rather have? Buzzkill, you're probably on point with that. Especially what I was talking to some of these local breakers, and these guys are really big. and they say they have to go through the Dutch auctions just like us. But I'm like, I didn't believe them. I'm like, so you're telling me that Panini doesn't call you up and say how many cases you want of this, especially if it is like a hot product? Right, right, yeah. So like, there has to be some kind of thing, especially big breakers, big online retailers. If they always have it, there has to be some kind of deal, which it makes sense, right? You wanted to get this in the hands of people who are going to be breaking. It's going to be on video, so when those one-on-one hits, it's always those big one-on-ones. It's always one of the big breakers who hit it. So it's always like a conspiracy. It's like, are these box juices or juiced, or is it that you guys open so much product that you guys get that opportunity to hit those one-on-ones? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, there's some kind of like, okay, there's an allotment for the big breakers or the big time online retailers to get these first offline products. What we got? 130. Are these influences boxes rigged? That's some people do believe that when you see the same breakers hitting one-on-ones over and over again, or is it just they're opening thousands of cases? I mean, either one of those, that could happen. I mean, it'd be, I've seen, like TCG, like Kickstarters are able to make special boxes, juice box, for like whatnot giveaways. So you would think if they can do that, why couldn't Panini? I mean, if Panini got caught doing that, or a card company, that wouldn't look good. But who, like, you would want your product to be broken or breaked and get those top cards with a bunch. Like, let's say I'm just opening a box and I'm not videoing it. Okay, I hit this Mac Jones one-on-one, or you got a big time breaker with 10,000, 100,000 followers. Like, that's going to get out there, right? Especially if one of these breakers just constantly hit one-on-ones. We talk about it more. So, man, these guys are hitting them again. They're hitting them again. So I don't know. I like right, right. So I'm not saying it is happening, but it would be good if it did happening, because it's good for business for Panini, and it makes people want to buy these cards for those life-changing cards that, it could be $100,000, $1 million card. I mean, it will make us like, man, I want to buy in this break. I want to buy one of those boxes. What if that happened to me? And then you want to buy into their, yeah, right. It could be you if you bought into this break. I promise you. And that's where, like breakers and breaking is good, because it does get the, people can watch. You can see what's in the product. If the product's too expensive, then maybe you can break into your favorite team, or have that chance to, get that random spot with the best team. But with if Fanatics is signing exclusive deals with breakers, and like, what does that mean? Does that mean that those guys are going to get, the first, like, more allotment? Does that mean that now it's going to be less for you and I to go get it? So it's kind of a catch-22. I think we need breakers. At the same time, it's like, I think that's probably one of the problems why some of these boxes have got so high, because people can't buy them, except breakers can buy them, and they can pay 20 to 30% over what retail, and this is for like retail or hobby boxes, because they're going to be charging a lot more. The pick of the litter. Right, right. And that's the only thing that concerns me with like these raffles, and like with Fanatics. It's like we just really don't know who is getting the product, and I don't know what the fair way to do it. because if you got X amount of product and it's exclusive, of course all the break. Well, I mean, all of us want it, right? You know, we all want at least one box. We all want to be able to, you know, say, hey, I got this. But what makes it like? How do I know my account's just not checking out, or I'm not getting that email saying, hey, I hit some Fanatic blasters, and then so and over here hit, you know, 50 of them or 100 of them, or like you said, I'm just gonna send you 1,000 boxes to my top breaker or my top 10 breakers because they're going to be on YouTube. They're going to be on whatnot, and people are going to see this product. We're at 9:58. Let's see how hard it is to check out. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to go add to cart by now. Yeah, it was super easy to get to my cart to check out. Right now we're looking at $1,038.59. Delete this. And after this next time, we've got a minute left. Where's this going to go down to? I don't think it's going to break that 900 yet. So this is probably where people are probably starting to get interested. I still think we got a couple $100 before there's a chance of it to sell out. $30 more seconds. What, next week we got some first off the line 2022 Donruss Elite NFL starting at $500. Who's gonna go for that? I think that's gonna hit bottom out. After this goes down, we will check that out. Angelo, what's going on today? We're at 9:16. Well, first let me see how hard it is to check out. Pre-orders are going around about 750, right? So, like, we're right at that point right now. Okay, like, we went straight. Like, there was no issue. There was no issue. Yeah, it went straight to cart. So, like, right, if we're looking at close to pre-orders, so pre-orders are like 750 to 600. Just depending on what it really depends on. Are you just trying to open? Do you really like Optic? Are you going to break it? Do you want to try to flip it? Are you trying to hold it? So depending on what you're trying to do with it, could have a lot of different prices. Maybe you got your favorite rookie in there. Maybe you want to hold it because you think someone's going to just have a Hall of Fame career, and you're like, I'm going to hold this box. Maybe you're like, I know this is going to be a hot product in the next couple of weeks, and I want to get it at X amount, and I want to sell it for this price. So I think as we get closer to the 750, like we're probably going to start seeing it, the possibility to go out of stock. I think you do breaks, yeah. So if you're doing breaks like 750 and under, probably, because like you can definitely probably make some profit there. I would want to be closer to that $750 mark or even lower than that. It could sell out. It definitely could sell. Last year sold out at $850, like right there. And you can kind of check, like you can add it to your cart to see how hard it is to check out. Once we start getting lower and closer to that bottom out price, there's more traffic, more people are watching this, and then it gets harder to check out. So if it starts getting harder, you might say like on this next drop, if it's super easy to check out, you go, okay, it probably won't sell out at that level. Not saying it won't, but then you can say, okay, on this next level, is it getting close to my level or not? But if you're breaking, I would think that if you got it at 750 or lower, you should do okay. Do. We're at 916, so we should be going under 800 here. This is probably right where it's gonna, where people, like, I think more people are watching now. First hour, like, everyone's going, no one's gonna buy this at for 1500, and then someone might buy. they might go and buy it. The only good thing buying it at a higher price, even if it does get super low, it means that you got a box of cards, and you bought it, so you don't have to worry about, buying it lower or it's selling out. You can always, stagger those if you're looking for multiple boxes. You could buy one 916, okay, then I'm going to buy it at the next level or every 2 levels, so you can average that price out. If it does keep dipping, that's another way that you can kind of average your price out to a lower price. Elite football, well, let's check it out. Elite football. I like the price of it. I can tell you that. So this is in 7 days. We're looking at first off the line 2022 Donruss Elite NFL Trading Card Box or Hobby Box. Start at 500 to 200. What are you getting in this? 5 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. 2 autos, 1 black ink pen pals or turn of the century black gold auto per box, 1 mem, 3 rookies, 6 parallels, 1 gold parallel to 10, and 11 inserts. I'm actually, like, that sounds, I know, like, it's Donruss Elite, but if you can get this down here, like halfway mark or down to 200 with 2 autos in it. Now, are the rookies, that's the big question. I can't remember. Are the rookies in the pro uniforms? So we're looking at from the hottest rookies. Chase your future stars. Pickett, Carl, Wilson. I always keep forgetting about Wilson. Half and half. Okay. Yeah, we will definitely be going live for this here. Like, I'm way hyped about football more than basketball, especially this price point starting at 500 down to 200. If you could get this, less than 3, I could see me picking up a box. I'd be way more excited for this than the Optic box take, just because I like football. I like this. Not bad looking cards. And the price I even like more. You get 2 autos and you get a gold parallel to 10. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Go back here, go check this out. Right. You gotta go back. We gotta go back. We're at 875. Let's see how far. Is this gonna be hard to check out? We're going to go delete. We're going to go back. First off the line. All right. Buy now. 875. Is anyone buying here? All right. Yeah, so 948 you'd be looking at with tax or around that, depending on what state they are sending that to. Let's delete that. 875. This is where it sold out around this time for last year's product. Very similar in what you could get with the 1 auto and the first off the line parallels. Delete here. Alex, mine, like, I really like Optic. Like, I like Optic overall when it comes to, for me, I just love rated rookies. Like, it just goes back to the Donruss rated rookies in the 80s and the early 90s. And then I like the look of Optic. I'm grown to like Prizm. Um, but yeah, probably Optic is probably, but I'm like, for me, if I'm gonna open product for myself, I like opening up football products. So like, as you see, this section was all Optic blasters, but I've opened all of them. I'm waiting on some more orders. So I haven't had any discipline when it has came to Optic NFL product this year. I do still have some of these Optic 2020. I was good with those. I still got 6 of those left, so I did hit a couple orders on Walmart last night. So I will still probably open a couple up because I haven't opened up any Walmart Optic yet for NFL. And I want to see what the difference is. And I like downtown hunting. I like going for I like those downtowns too in NFL. Ooh, first off the line, I'm thinking for the Donruss Elite, I would have to see pre-orders. Um, After this here, we can check after this next like with the draft picks, we've been seeing them getting really close to the bottom out price. So even though like this is probably Donner Elite would be probably a step up from draft picks, but I can see that all the 2022 products so far have been getting really close to uh, bottom out. Right, hit the floor. Uh, all right, 870. Angelo, I don't think you are bothering anyone. I don't know what. I just want to see this right here. I just don't. I don't want to leave the page yet. We got 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to check out on my side. Okay, we're gonna go here. All right, 8:33. Let's see how hard it's to check out. Uh-oh. Nope. It went straight there. It's loading. Yeah, it still went pretty fast. So we're at 8:33 and 33 cents. So that went pretty easy. But let's go back to this. Yeah, like 250. Yeah, like anything under 300 with 2 autos. What I wanted to do, Angela, I wanted to check here to see what pre-orders are going for. Donruss Elite. Here we go. This is a hobby box right here. All right, so pre-orders are going about 350 right now. 341. Giant has it for 341. This is 336. So this is a good baseline right here. Is a 336. If we go back here real quick. Just make sure we don't miss it. We're still at 833. We go here. I mean, anything for 2 autos under 300, that'd be 150 an auto plus a number to 10. Sold. I mean, Legacy. This is 150. boxes sold yet. Don't think so. So here we go. Sold. 400. That's from Steel City. 354. Yeah, 250 would be not a bad price. But I think we'll probably see it get down to 200 in that $300 to $200 range. I could see it sell out anywhere in those price range. But if you got it under 3, like, I mean, you're getting 2 autos, right? If you're breaking, you definitely can. I mean, depending on how you break, if it's random or if you're doing teams, pick your team. I mean, that's still a very, very cheap break for one box. You could definitely do like a half case or a case, I think, real easily, and it would still be affordable. All right, let's refresh this. All right, we are getting down. We are getting down. $833. Is anyone pulling the trigger? I'm getting to that. About what, 37 minutes left in this? We're down to the final half an hour. Barnes. There we go. Where are we at? So are we gonna hit in the 700? I think once it gets into 700, it's gonna start getting harder to check out. Let me see, delete this. All right, 10 seconds. $791. We're in the sevens. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Try this again. Uh-oh, we're experiencing high volume right now. That's the first time I have seen that button, but I did get to the checkout page. All right, so that's the first time I've seen that. We're experiencing high volume. So that can kind of show you that people are buying right now. So if you really did want to get one of these boxes, I'm not saying to do it, but on the last box, when I first saw it, I think either the next level or the level after is sold out. So people are starting to either at least checking to see if they can check out, or they are checking out now at this price. So at this next price point, you know, it could go. So if you were thinking, I'm not saying to do it, but it may not be here in another 5 to 10 minutes. Because it is under last year's. Let me see, delete this. We're going to try to check out again. See, we'll go here first off the line. Yeah, just talking about those Donruss Elite, I'm kind of intrigued by those. I'm kind of excited to, especially if it gets under that 300, gets to that 200. If it gets to 200, I will buy a box for 200. All right, we're gonna go buy now. Okay, it's still loading, but it got to the cart pretty quick there. Alex, I have not done fantasy football in a while. It seems seems fun. I think last year, did I do it last year? No, I didn't do it last year. I actually did like a football contest at a casino that you'd pick 5 teams against the point spread every week, and then after the 17 weeks, whoever had the best would win. That's the closest thing that I have done. But for your fantasy football, who are your top 5 draft picks for this year? I'm not sure how, every league has different points. I'm always like, I don't know how to draft that. I know it. There's a lot that goes into that. That's probably why I don't do it. Buying Ruben, you buying on the next drop, at that price, it's still a really good price. It's under pre-orders, so you can't go wrong there. It's first off the line. Sell is still up on the site, or for Target. Yeah, they are still up. I'm okay with it. Buying a couple packs a day, a couple orders a day. I don't have them up here, but I did the same thing with Prizm cello packs. I bought a bunch of those. If I get bored, I open one up. Yeah, football. I like basketball, but football, I just follow football a lot closer. Football seasons here. It probably goes football, and then basketball and baseball. I mean, I still follow. I still open both up, but football is where I really watch. And if I had a choice to open an optic box, it'd be optic football. It'd be optic football. If it was Prizm, it'd be Prizm football. It'd be football all the way around. 40 seconds till this next drop. Yeah, are we gonna see that signal? That signal again? Let's see here. All right, let's see. 17 seconds. Is this gonna go below 750? I haven't checked to see how much they are taking off every. We got 30 more minutes until it will hit bottom out price. All right, down to boom. Let's just 750. Oh, we are experiencing high volume. Product you're trying to check out is currently unavailable. No, no. Oh no. I would say keep trying if you are trying to get it. Oh, it might be sold out. It might be sold out, guys. Let me go over here. Nope, I'm not logged in here. Let's go back to first off the line. Out of socket, 750. Right there, right. I mean, if you think about it, that's right at pre-orders, right? That's right where, I mean, I don't like that price personally. I wanted it a little bit lower. But 750 is on point when it comes to, if we go back to, where's the wax tracker at? Do. I scored the Fanatics Optic Blasters. Never won. Oh, cool, man. So, yeah, those are super hard. Let's go. 750. 750, guys. Sold. It's gone already. It is gone. It is gone. I don't know if anyone in here even was able to buy any or not. Congrats if you did. But yeah, if you look right here, 700 to 750. We knew that when it got down here, it was gonna start getting harder to buy. That was your sweet spot, Ruben. Were you able to grab one? It was right there. It was right there. I mean, the good thing is that you stuck to your guns. You're disciplined. You didn't buy it at 791. You waited. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Only one. Hey, you got one right on your sweet spot. And Alex, sorry about that. Sorry. 750 was right there. It's right there. It's crazy how that works out. Pre-orders is kind of like, it kind of shows you where it's gonna sell out at. Sometimes it goes a little bit lower. And then if we look at, no, I mean 750. That's a strong that's a strong purchase right there at 750. Like, it's right. Like, I wouldn't be complaining about that. Are you gonna open that yourself? And then let's go. So we still got select up. Let's see what's. Ooh, this, man, they got a lot of stuff dropping next week. This here's a Dutch auction. I will be going live for this as well. For this Panini Donruss Optic NFL Trading Card Premium Box Set. This is on August 30th. This set's numbered to 299. Plus you get one exclusive black one-on-one parallel. And it could be anyone in the set. So it could be a base player. It could be a rookie. So this starts at $3,000 all the way down to $1,000. Last year's set sold out super quick. The difference between last year, those are numbered to $199, and I believe you got a one-on-one as well. So they upped it a little bit more. So I'm just wondering how far it's going to get down here. You know, you got a bunch of quarterbacks in here. Like, I was just doing a little research, like a Mac Jones and a Mac Jones, I think is selling in that $300 range, like maybe I don't know, maybe to $350 when it comes to a $299. And Trey Lance is about $300 to $400 for a $299 just of the regular optic. Hey, MVP, no problem, man. We will keep doing this. We'll keep doing this. We'll keep it fun. We're gonna score some cards. We're gonna get them at the best prices too. But we will be going live for this next week. I'm super stoked about this. I haven't done enough research on it to kind of really think like, I could see this selling out before 2,000 easily. I could also see it go down to 1,500, you know. So, and then we got, what else is dropping next week? That's not a first off the line. We got Alex, no problem. We'll keep doing this. And then we got the Donruss Elite. We'll be going live. When is this? This is I can't believe it's September 1st. Man, this year has gone so fast. That means we're going to be in 2023 here. Like, just boom, 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 boom. This is the first off the line 2022 Donruss Elite NFL Trading Card Box. 500 down to 200. This is going to be a fun one because it's reasonably priced. You got your pro uniforms in here. You got 2 autos. This is one that I'm going to be stoked about this one. If we can get under that 300, I will be buying a box or 2 of this. Probably, I have a feeling it's going to go to bottom out. I have a feeling it's going to get that low. Cool. All right, those are the only things that are going to be for next week. So, yeah, we'll be doing 750 first off the line Optic NBA hobby boxes. Next week, those will be going live. You're probably going to see these boxes. If this sold out for 750, I would think that Panini is going to have these for the regular hobby box. If you didn't score this today, they have to be lower than what this sold out for. So what are they going to be at? 600, 550 for a hobby box on Panini next week? I mean, the good thing it sells out here, that means that they should sell out a lot lower. So it's going to be interesting to see the regular Optic hobby box on those. Well, that was fun. That was fun, guys. That was fun. Out of stock. There's 2 of them up right now. Well, hey, guys. We're Matrix Sports Cards. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like. It's supposed to help us out. If you don't want to, you don't have to do that either. You can just come check us out, chill with us, talk shop. I'm okay with that too. This is a lot of fun doing this kind of stuff. We do go live in the mornings too. When there's a potential target drop. Those are more just talking shop as well. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff setting up on the back end, getting ready for myself for a target drop, and I like to talk to people while I'm doing that. But yeah, super cool to hang out with you guys today. And we will do this next week. We got the Optic Premium set and the Donruss Elite, and I'll talk to you guys later.